Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 30th, 2024. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle for Taurus, Taurus. They're showing me like a skull and crossbones. So I don't know if they're trying to say someone may be poisoned. They may be like caution, red tape, red flags, red blanket, red everything, red lights. Here goes the King of Wands. I don't know why they're showing me a skull and crossbones. I apologize, and I'm laughing because you guys know I laugh at everything, so I apologize. But King of Wands over the whole reading tells me that there's a person Spirit wants to talk to you about. They want you to be confident in the face of this person. They're saying that people are going to be brought to you for the truth. If people are brought to you, it's because they need to hear the truth. They may be very arrogant, very tyrannical. They may be very bossy, very controlling, and then Spirit brings them to your space so you can flip them tables and show them who they really are. Like you're real mighty entitled for somebody who da 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 da. You're mighty entitled for someone who never follows their heart. You know, that kind of energy. You're mighty entitled for someone who's not patient and who rushes into things. You got a lot going on there, and no nothing to really, you know what I mean. You're mighty snug for someone, or smug rather, for someone who always takes offense to everything. How can you be confident and take offense to everything? It's like there's some vibe of you having to show someone how their actions are affecting other people, how it causes conflict for other people. Spirit will bring people to you, and they're looking for comfort. I feel, man, Temperance and King of Wands here, okay? Off the top, they're telling you that confidence is patient. You already know this. I know you already know this, right? Confidence is very patient. Confident, because that means you don't have to. What are you rushing for? You're confident in what you're doing, right? And also, if you're confident things are going to work out, you have full faith in what you're doing. There's no need for any kind of like uh, conflict, arguing, any of that, right? It's like, well, what's the point of arguing? You already know what you have to do, right? The confidence is the love that you put into things that you're doing because you already know that everything's going to work out. It's completely different. Temperance is a beautiful card of harmony, of things coming together, understanding that all things work out in the end, right? However it works out, it works out. There's someone here in your space who acts very impulsively. Most of their decisions are almost so impulsive that they desecrate holy things, like they mess up things. You know what I mean? Like they make quick decisions, and based off of their ego, based off of a bruised ego, based off of supposed hurt feelings, maybe assumed rejections, that may just be truth. To them, they don't see it as that, and that's usually how people see things when they're a contentious spirit. Like if you tell them the truth, they're like, they don't want to talk to you anymore because you're not going to enable them to live in their fantasy. And so I do see some energy of that going on here. I don't know who this person could be to you, but they're showing them as a teacher, that their actions have shown you a lot about what following your heart truly means. A lot of that too would say, I used to say things like this before, way back in the day, but it was because I don't know. I called myself being very philosophical when I was in my 20s, right? And driving on the road, I used to look at people and say, you could tell a lot by how someone drives, because there would be people driving on your tail, and you'd be like, this is a very impatient spirit. This is a very da 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 spirit. I could tell they were probably a jerk off the road. And I base that off of because I had to be driven around a lot. I was always afraid to drive until I hit like 20. Um, and I would watch how they acted on the road and who they were as a person. I'd be like, you are, everything you are is reflected in your driving. I say this to say that this person, their behavior, their actions, the things that they do, the things they would do without any influence, like that is their natural choice. Like the first go to showed you a lot. This person chooses chaotic options. They choose paths that create conflict for other people. They always, it seems like they are choosing things that always mess things up and turns the tables, right? Then they wonder why karma comes in and beats them up. And so there's something about this energy being, wanting to be highlighted. Spirit wants you to see how someone is actually poisonous to their own selves. Like they wonder why their life isn't getting better. It's them. They're coming to you. People are, Spirit saying with this, right? with the vast universe, you have the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Ace of Wands. People are going to be attracted to you. They won't understand why. They'll think that you're sympathetic to their cause, but you are sympathetic, but you're also going to tell the truth. This is like, yeah, I feel sorry for you, but if you keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, if you don't change and start implementing something new, you're always going to run into a conflict. Teacher with the Lovers and Eight of Wands, same energy. It's like you're trying to get someone to understand what true power, true confidence looks like. Because true power is not in controlling other people, reigning over other people, um, towering over other people. True power is in controlling yourself. Having power over other people typically is what weak people view as power, right? If I'm controlling that person and that person and that person, I'm the man or I'm the woman. But that's weak. It's weakness. You can't even control yourself. There's someone here that cannot control themselves. So spirit is bringing those types of people into your space. You may be like, why is this butt of a person coming towards me? For lack of a better word. And spirit saying, because you're the only one that could deliver the truth with the compassion that's needed for them to hear the call or hear the words. They don't hear it from other people because they are lording or towering over them. But we all know, as a Taurus, nobody tells Taurus what to do. I I don't know if any of you ever cross watchers or a Taurus. Have you ever dealt with another Taurus? You dealt with yourself, I'm sure. You can't tell Taurus what to do. You can't rush a Taurus either. So this person knows they can't push you over, and if they keep playing games, they're going to get exactly what they came for. So this person is going to come to you legitimately, like, what? Okay. Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords is commitment, and they're saying that the commitment is, no matter how much your voice shakes, you're going to tell them the truth. And even there's a vibe of understanding that maybe even telling them the truth, they still won't get it. And you may think negatively about what you're about to say. You may turn it over 100 times, like, maybe I shouldn't tell them, maybe I shouldn't say anything, because they may not listen to me in the first place. They may even abuse me in the process. Not that you're afraid of anybody, but there's something here about you not feeling like dealing with the emotional backlash that this person may give to other people, but they won't give it to you. But they are saying this person they have, the conversation can turn abusive. This person has the capabilities of being that way, but in the face of truth, there's nothing that they can do or say. Spirit is saying that they are poisonous. This person is toxic, very toxic. So it's important that you speak your truth and then move on with your day. A consciousness of lack here with the Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. There will be a lack of like a lack of understanding. You may feel like there is nothing that you could ever really say to this energy. And the truth is that no matter what, one thing is for certain. Although I got to remember what this said. Oh my goodness. There was something that oh gosh, what does Spirit want me to say here? You can't force someone to hear the message that they're not ready to receive, right? But you must never underestimate the power of planting a seed. That's what it said. Honestly, it was a picture of a tree growing out of concrete. Picture a rose growing out of concrete. And every time you look down, there's some kind of little plant growing up through concrete. The seed was planted. It grew through it, right? It was like a tree was splitting a huge boulder. It was an amazing picture, an amazing picture. And I was like, wow, the power of planting a seed. You still must speak your truth. You still must plant your seed. Okay. That is very, very, very much so the point. Okay. So it's very important to get your point across. All right. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius very strongly. Gemini here. We also have Aries, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aquarius, or Libra. Okay. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.